Welcome to another video, and today we're going to talk about Xbox's Shenanigans. Two things on the agenda: Xbox, Direct that happened a couple of weeks ago now, and just what Xbox has been up to with all its games going multi-platform, specifically to the PlayStation 5. Anyway, I'll talk about the Direct first, right? The Direct. It was okay. Showed us 5 games, 3 of which we knew about, 2 of which we didn't. So we'll talk about the ones we did know about. You've got South of Midnight, that really weird looking game that runs at 60 FPS but animates at 30. It looks okay. I don't think it looks great. I like the monster designs though. But I'm like, okay. It's a nice wee game. It's releasing at 40 quid, which is quite nice. That's more like it. But people are like, oh, it's a budget game. That's still full price to me. I remember when games were 40 quid, $39.99 for Xbox 360 games. I remember those times. I also remember the times in the Mega Drive when you get Rise of the Robots, which was 70 quid for that heap of poo-poo jobby, keek, fart, bum, holy toly. Anyway, so, what was it, South of Midnight I was talking about there? Then you've got Doom the Dark Ages, which I am very much looking forward to. Yes! Give me it now! I can't wait to May the 15th. Bloody hell, and we've taken all the jumping out it, which, yeah, actually, I can see why. I think the platforming in Eternal got a little bit obnoxious. I don't know if you can jump at all in Dark Ages, but I find that very strange, because you can even jump in 2016, but you are a tank in this one, so who knows, and I have very, predictably and annoyingly, for myself and for my bank balance, pre-ordered the collector's edition because I want that steelbook. I've got the steelbook of 2016 and Eternal, so I need to complete that wee trilogy for my mind not to explode, okay? Boom! Oh, wait a minute, here it goes anyway. So very much looking forward to that. I was a bit sceptical, I thought, a Doom prequel? I don't know. But no, it's cool. What we've got looks really, really good. Right, next up was that Clair Obscur Expedition 33. It's a turn-based game. Looks really nice. I'm not all that interested, so next! And the last two were Ninja Gaiden 4 and Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, remake of Ninja Gaiden 2, the way they did the first one for the original Xbox. Out now, 40 quid. Nah, do you know what? I'm cool. I've got the Ninja Gaiden collection for my PS4. That'll do just fine. Ninja Gaiden 4. Actually, I think the Ninja Gaiden 2 game looks better than this one. The graphics look better. I don't understand. I think Platinum Games is involved with this Ninja Gaiden 4 one. It looks kind of alright. Of all the games to resurrect, why couldn't Microsoft have resurrected Scalebound? Scalebound looked amazing. It was also Platinum Games. Get that back in development, you absolute wallopers. Wallopers. So that was your Direct. These Directs, I'm sorry, they're too small. I don't really think they're worth it. I think that could just have been like a wee post on Twitter or Threads or Instagram or the game's out now, wee poster and that was it. Alright, I enjoyed the video of Doom. I enjoyed seeing more of that. But I don't know, 4 games, 2 of them, 3 of them I really don't care about. The 4th one, the South of Midnight looks okay. I'll maybe pick that up when it's cheaper. Or it gets a physical release in PS5, if that happens. But that's it. That was your Direct. Give it a C out of 25 million. Right, now it's time for the Xbox Shenanigans of what they're doing with other games and moving them onto other platforms. They've already moved a lot of them, most of them, all of them to PC. I thought that was a very strange move because I thought you're going to just diluting your exclusive game pool. But it didn't seem to really do anything, I don't think. But this is the thing, did it actually hurt it? Did like putting Halo and Gears of War and Forza, all the big exclusive, all the big heavy hitters that Microsoft has, and putting them on PC, and now they're going to PS5. Forza 5 has already been announced for PS5 for springtime. The Indiana Jones game that was looking likely to be an Xbox exclusive. Now it isn't. Now there's like rumours of Starfield going to the Switch too, and that's just a pure rumour. But I wouldn't put it past them. I wouldn't put any of these rumours to bed. I wouldn't go, that's never going to happen. Because quite clearly, that's not the truth. And I had a discussion with somebody on Threads about it, and I was like, well, if you can buy everything on the PlayStation, why would you buy an Xbox? And they were like, well, why would you buy any console and just buy a PC? Well, why I buy console over PC is it's much cheaper, well, for the time being, and there's the convenience of just putting something in and it plays. I don't need to get a Steam client. I've got everything I need in that wee box. I put it under my TV, turn it on, update it for the next 25 months, and then I play my games as I want. They all need massive updates as well, but you can set your machine up to download that in the background, but it does draw energy all the time. And if there's a power surge or a power cut, you could break your machine, so be careful of that. But that's why I don't buy PC. I don't need games to run 100% perfectly, just run well enough. I'm a Mega Drive gamer. I remember playing games at 12 FPS. So a game at 30, as long as it doesn't dip too much, as long as it's a clear, smooth 30, I can play it. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. I don't buy PCs, okay. So, moving other games out to PlayStation, what are they going to do to entice people to buy an Xbox console when the next generation comes around? I have no idea. And I don't think they have any idea either. Sometimes I hate Microsoft just make decisions without really looking at the ramifications for the future. They did this with Game Pass. And they put all their big games in Game Pass. And then all of a sudden Game Pass didn't get as many subscribers as they want. And big games like Hi-Fi Rush, really popular games that were on Game Pass, well, they said they did really well in Game Pass, still caused the studio to be shut down by Microsoft. So I'm like, is Game Pass really the great thing for them? They've got infinite money, so no, not for them, but it's for the consumer in the long run. And now they're starting to release games that they're digital only, like Avowed. That's probably going to be a decent sized game. It's going to be something like the Outer Worlds, and it's maybe the same people. And you can get a Steelbook just with a download code inside it. And I'm like, why even bother at that point? Why bother? I don't want an empty Steelbook on my shelf. That'll sit there taking the piss out of me every day. So, and it's 95 quid because it's the premium edition. You can't even buy like a normal version of it. The cheapest I've seen Avowed, it's a digital code, is Shop 2 and it's 45 quid. So I might get it, but I've got enough to be playing with it now. And there's a lot more coming out in the future months that I'm more interested with. So Game Pass hasn't panned out. Is this going to pan out? Are they going to end up shooting themselves in the foot and just do a Sega and become a publisher? Which is another problem for me, because that means there's less competition in the hardware space. And Sony will just probably put their prices up even more than they already have. Hello, PS5 Pro. Yes. PS5 Pro. 700 quid. No. And you'll probably see the PS6 about 8. I reckon it'll be about 800. I'm not buying it anyway, because I'll be honest with you, this generation has been an absolute wet fart. So, Microsoft, you've got some explaining to do there, sunshines and bumshines. I'm not convinced. I think you're going to end up just becoming a publisher. That will be bad for everybody in the hardware space. Because it's not like you just get people buying... It's not like people just make a console that can play everything. How good would that be? They'd all shite themselves in, wouldn't they? Buy a machine that can play Xbox 360, PS3, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series S, Xbox Series X, Switch 1 and 2, the Wii, the Wii U, the GameCube, Mega Drive, SNES. I mean, you could make a machine that just plays all of that. You need cartridge slots, right enough, but it can be done. Be very expensive though, but once you buy one, you've got everything. Generations worth. Don't see that though. It's not like in PC when you get dozens of people making graphics cards and dozens of people making GPUs and all the different options. You don't have that with consoles. So when one goes, you're only left with, well, one. If the Xbox goes down, you're left with the PlayStation, because the PS Switch, the PS Switch, the Switch 2 is not a competitor, and, well, it's the most popular. So Microsoft and Sony have already said, no, we can't compete against Nintendo, so... But you doing? What the hell are you doing, man? Oh, you can play games on your phone. I don't want to play games on my phone. Look, I've had enough of this. Good night.